What if I told you one company ruled mobile gaming before the App Store even existed? That before Angry Birds, Candy Crush, and Clash of Clans, there was a giant, a pioneer, a studio that practically invented the modern mobile gaming experience. That company was Gameloft. They built empires in your pocket, FPS shooters, racing games, action adventures, all running on tiny Java phones. But then they disappeared. In 1999, while the world buzzed about the new millennium and dot-com startups exploded, Michel Guillemot, a co-founder of Ubisoft, had a vision. He saw the future of gaming, not on consoles, but in your hand. He founded Gameloft in Paris, France. The goal, bring engaging, premium gaming experiences to mobile phones. Not an easy task in the pre-smartphone world. At this time, mobile phones were running Java ME, a limited platform. Graphics were pixelated. Memory was tiny. Controls were painful. But Gameloft made it work. They licensed well-known franchises like Prince of Persia and Rayman and created original titles like Asphalt, Block Breaker Deluxe, and Soul of Darkness. Games that pushed the limits of early mobile tech. Gameloft's games were distributed through carrier portals like Verizon, Vodafone, and Orange. You didn't download from an app store. You paid through your phone bill, and people paid. From 2003 to 2008, Gameloft grew fast. They released dozens of games per year. They were like the EA of mobile. Some years they published over 80 titles. Games were short, yes, but polished, accessible, addictive. Then came a game changer, the iPhone in 2007 and the App Store in 2008. Gameloft was ready. While most companies scrambled to adapt, Gameloft went all in. They quickly ported their Java games to iOS and even built full 3D games that rivaled PSP and DS titles. Between 2008 and 2012, they dominated the App Store charts. They launched franchises like Modern Combat, a Call of Duty clone, but on iPhone. Nova, their answer to Halo. Asphalt 6, console-quality racing, Dungeon Hunter, a Diablo-style ARPG. They were the kings of mobile gaming. Critics called them the best mobile developer in the world. Their secret? They cloned popular console titles, but made them work beautifully on mobile. But by 2012, the winds were changing again. Free-to-play was taking over. Games like Angry Birds, Temple Run, Clash of Clans, and Candy Crush were making billions without charging up front. Gameloft had a choice, adapt or fade. They pivoted, hard, but it wasn't smooth. Their loyal fan base, used to premium experiences, hated the new freemium mechanics. Paywalls, energy systems, microtransactions. They weren't implemented well. Internally, Gameloft was also struggling. Dozens of studios across continents, tight deadlines, creative burnout. They were releasing tons of games, but fewer hits. But one success couldn't save the storm that was coming. In 2015, the French media conglomerate Vivendi, yes, the same company that had once tried a hostile takeover of Ubisoft, set its sights on Gameloft. They slowly bought shares, until one day they owned a majority. Michel Guillemot left. The company's heart and founder, gone. Vivendi's goal? Synergy. Tie Gameloft games to their TV shows, music, and other properties. But innovation declined, developers left, morale plummeted. Many fans felt that post-2016 Gameloft was no longer the same. They still released games, lots of them, but few made noise, few pushed boundaries, and none matched the spark of their earlier titles. Today, Gameloft still exists. They still operate under Vivendi, with studios in multiple countries. They're behind games like Disney Dreamlight Valley, a cozy Animal Crossing-style success. Asphalt 9, a solid racing game with ongoing updates. March of Empires War Planet Online, Strategy games trying to capture the Clash market. But the magic, the innovation, the risk-taking, the polish, they're shadows of the past. Still, their legacy lives on. They inspired dozens of mobile devs. They brought console-quality gaming to millions of phones before anyone else even tried. Gameloft was the blueprint, the pioneer, the giant that walked so others could run. Their fall isn't just about business. It's a cautionary tale about adapting too late, losing your identity, and underestimating how fast the mobile world moves. But legends don't die, they evolve. And maybe, just maybe, Gameloft has one last masterpiece left in them. Thanks for watching. If you ever played a Gameloft game growing up, drop your favorite in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep playing.